Hello everyone, this is Locke and I. Welcome to a different video on the Great Build YouTube channel, where today we're going to be taking a look at another building block brand that I've picked up because they have slightly better printing on their Lego chicken molds here. So this is the Pipart Chicken Coop building block set, and it retails on Amazon currently for a total of $16.90 in the US, and this set comes with quite a bit of stuff. So you see that you get the chicken coop, the basket of eggs, and a total of 20 molded chickens. And the best part about this is that they even include some colors that I personally don't even know that LEGO is able to do, including these buff colored or sort of yellowish orange colored chickens and these black ones as well. So you do get a lot of these chickens in this set, and that's the main reason why I bought it, because I love chickens, and I love using Lego chickens in the Lego City, and I wanted to have some more colors for my farm other than the colors that I've had previously. So this kit seems to be a good thing to check out. But you do get a total of 5 of each color, including white, dark tan, and the black, and the yellowish orange color that I've mentioned already. And these do color match very well with LEGO's official colors as well, so they match pretty well with your own displays. But I'm going to bring in a Lego chicken real quick, and we're going to show you another thing that these guys do that LEGO's chickens do not. So let's get right to it. So here we have 2 chickens. The one on the left is the one from the Lego group that I took out of my own farm, and the one on the right is the Pipart brand chickens. And you'll see something right off the bat that's a little bit funny, and that's that the face on the Pipart brand is more detailed than the one on the Lego chicken for some reason. And this is actually pretty fun. I mean, it's one of the main reasons why I picked this kit out of all the options online when I was looking for Lego chickens, because I thought that the more detailed eye looked a little bit more comical and more in line with what minifigures look like in my city. So, kind of a fun way to add a little bit more detail, but the other thing that's worth noting is they have a big mold difference between these guys. The Lego Groups is a little bit taller but skinnier in terms of its width from back to front, whereas the Pipart brand is a little bit lower to the ground, has a slightly bigger head, and is a little bit more chubby looking. And this is actually pretty cool because in real life, different chickens can have different levels of body size. So you might have a smaller chicken known as a bantam variety or a standard breed known as a standard variety. And the main reason why I'm happy about this is because in this case the body shape is a little bit more chubby, which could represent breeds ranging from Wyandotte to Orpington, as opposed to the Lego one, which looks closer to what a Leghorn would kind of be like, with its very skinny and tall looking body. So just some cool little features with these chickens. And one other thing I'd like to mention while we're here in this video is that LEGO does not release chickens a lot. And when they do, they only give you like 1 or 2, maybe 3 if you're really lucky. And this is something that I really don't like about LEGO in this case, because chickens live in flocks. They naturally want to be in big groups of other creatures like themselves. So previously, to get enough chickens for my farm on the Lego City, I would have to buy multiple of the same chicken coop set or order chickens on Bricklink, which is also not the easiest way to do things, so I tried to avoid that. So for me, this is a great way to get more chickens, and I like how this set does include a solid amount to create a flock with. Now, let's go take a look real quick at the actual coop itself, because I believe there's some points I should touch on while we're there, and then we'll wrap up this video and place these new chickens in the Lego City. So, here's the actual coop build that we have, and the first thing that I like about this is there's a way to hinge this open, revealing the massive amount of space they give you in here. Like, with this coop alone, it gives you enough room to store all 20 of the chickens, and give you more room to put more on here if you wanted to add more. So, it gives you a fair amount of space for all the chickens you're getting, but I also like how they did, like, different levels of the coop, kind of to simulate the perches where they would go and stay up at night. As you can see, there's a couple of pieces of brown that are lifted up off the ground, and I think that's a pretty realistic touch. Additionally, they do give you like a barred window at the back. I wish it wasn't made of bars. That's really my only criticism here. It just makes it look more like a jail cell than a proper fun-looking chicken coop. But that would be an easy enough change if you have parts from your own collection you can use here. However, I'm likely going to part this out when I'm done with this review, because one of the other things this gives you a whole heck of a lot of is these masonry bricks. And these masonry bricks are pretty good when it comes to building different things in the LEGO City. And even though they're not LEGO's brand, the color matching, as I mentioned earlier in the video, is very much accurate to LEGO's color matching when it comes to the part colors. So you could easily put these in amongst your LEGO builds, and you wouldn't know the difference from a distance. Now, talking about the other pieces included in this set, you do get that barrel in the middle there filled with a bunch of eggs. You get a whole bunch of them in this set, and while they don't look like they're the right size for these small little chickens to be laying, you do get a whole bunch of eggs in this set, which is pretty cool. So, that's just another add-on. And one thing I'd like to mention real quick with this is that the plastic that they use in this set is the exact same type that LEGO uses, ABS plastic, and therefore the quality of these parts is also really, really good. It didn't feel like it was difficult to put together. The pieces fit on smoothly, and even testing these pieces with regular LEGO pieces, they work really well. They don't feel too tight and don't feel too loose. So that's pretty good. But one other thing with this set that surprised me is these two pieces here. And these are extra pieces, and if you're not familiar with these, LEGO and other building companies will give you extra pieces occasionally in case you lose pieces to the set. Now, in this case, the one that they give you that makes sense is the small 1x1 round plate in light gray. Now, the one problem with this is I ended up with 2 spare masonry brick pieces in this set. And I went and checked the instructions, I built everything right, so I guess I just got 2 extra masonry brick pieces, which is pretty cool. So definitely going to put all of these pieces to use in the future. But for now, let's go and wrap up this video so that way I can showcase these chickens in the city. And hopefully that will liven up the farm even more. So before we put these chickens in the city, what are my overall thoughts with this purchase? My thoughts are you should get this if you're willing to look to other brands other than LEGO to add to your collection. Now, these chickens, I will admit, the printing detail on the faces is much better than LEGO's, but again, some people don't want to purchase these other brands, and that's okay. If so, this video is not quite for you. However, this video does take a look at how some other brands can give you more animals to add to your LEGO City, especially in the farm in this case, without having to pay the massive amounts of prices it would cost to get them on Pick-a-Brick or LEGO's Pick and Build service online, or to even buy enough sets to accumulate these many birds. Additionally, this set is reasonably priced for the about 300 pieces it was based on the amount of parts that I put down. They don't actually tell you, so I actually had to look that up. And even then, I just went with how many pieces it seemed like I was putting together. And around 300 pieces for just under $17 is pretty good. And also, can't forget those extra masonry bricks I got in this kit as well. So, overall, if you are a fan of picking up any LEGO animals, this might be a good way to get more chickens. However, I know it's not for everyone, but I, for one, am very excited with the new chickens that I get to add to my LEGO City. So let's get right to that. Now, there we go. That's a better amount of chickens for the farm. Now, I may add more in the future. It's kind of an obsession of mine to collect LEGO chickens and brick-built chickens. So, there may be more of these in the future, but for now, I think it's a pretty good-sized flock. I've mixed them in with the LEGO chickens, so you can't really tell the difference from a distance, but I do think these other colors definitely make the coop feel a little bit more lively with these new colored chickens to be added. Now, I also added a little bit more storytelling that you might have seen in some previous videos, but I have a farmhand over here coming to deliver some more food to the chickens' feed bin. And of course, just like with chickens in real life, when the chickens see food in the food bin, they all come running to get some. So I made sure that they're all kind of surrounding the food bin trying to get some food, which is pretty fun. Aside from a few that are drinking at the water at the moment. Now, that does it for this video. I just wanted to make this video, even though it's not a Lego set, just to showcase some of the other things that I've enjoyed collecting. And since these chickens are going to be part of the Lego City from here on out, I figured I might as well do a quick review on this, just in case anyone else was interested on ways to get more chickens without having to buy, each of these little chicken coops that only come with 2 chickens each. So, definitely a fun set to pick up if you're into that, but I know not everyone is, and I do want to go back to reviewing Lego sets and doing Lego set modifications and Lego city building in the future, but this set just caught my eye, so I figured, you know what, why not do a review on it? And I hope this video was a good insight to the other ways you can get Lego animals for your farm, even if they're not from the Lego brand. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Just look at all these chickens.